Does ChatGPT give you an advantage over other musicians that don't use it? Here are 4 ways that ChatGPT can help your career as a musician. For those of you who don't know, ChatGPT is an AI platform where you can ask very complex questions. For example, ChatGPT-4 now gives you very in-depth responses. And we're going to look at the ways that this can help your career and take it to the next level and give you an advantage over other musicians. Here's how you can set yourself apart. The first thing we're going to look at is writing riffs using AI. So we're going to set some specific parameters and see if we can get it to write us some riffs and how complex they are. We're going to go through a few genres and just see how well ChatGPT can write. Write me a rock guitar riff using tablature. Let's check out what we got here. So as you can see here, it doesn't really give you much rhythm, but you could really use this as a way to generate some fresh ideas. Let's try and make something out of this in Logic. So let's try and be more specific. Write me a guitar riff that only uses 5th chords. Now, as we can see on this one looks a little bit more disorganized, not as cool as the other. It looks like it tries to show a little bit of rhythm there, but you never know. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So let's bend this over genres. Let's try write me a metal guitar riff that uses tablature. So this one looks kind of vague, but let's see what we can do with it. I honestly think this next one turned out the best. Write me a metal guitar riff that uses single notes on the E and A string. Now the tablature here is a bit wacky because they took it very literally, but let's listen to how this one sounds. Honestly, I made some cool stuff and I kind of like this riff. And the second idea is help with lyrics. The really cool thing about this is you can have it help you generate lyrics to inspire you. Now, I'll let you be the judge if this is actually something you think is clever and you would listen to. On this next one, let's see what it can do with lyrics and just how quirky and modern it really is. So write me a love song about pasta and bookstores, including the guitar chords. So as you can see, that was way too long. So can you shorten this song? It's too long. And there you go. It shortens it for you. And you can use this to really come up with some good rhymes or ideas or whatever you're gonna do with it. Number 3, what you could do is use it to write your bios by giving it information. It could write you a very nice short bio or any way you want it to put on your Spotify, Instagram, cover letters, whatever you want. So let's take a look how it can help us with that. And look at this. I mean, this is pretty great. I mean, I think it's a little bit exaggerates my success a little too much, but you could tweak that to be a really great biography on Spotify or whatever media platform. Now let's try and use this for a cover letter to get into a music venue in Chicago where I live. Now the 4th one, which I honestly think is the most impressive, this might be a game changer for a lot of musicians, is putting together an action plan. A big problem I notice for a lot of musicians is I feel like they're just kind of floating around with no goals or they don't really know what they should be doing. With ChatGPT, you can enter in information, for example, where should I be in 3 years in my career in this specific settings, and it can give you ideas to actually help you implement those things. Now let's see if we can put an action plan together. Maybe you have a goal or something. You want to be on the Billboard Hot 100 or be a millionaire in music, whatever. Let's see what ideas it gives us to get on the Billboard Hot 100. What are 5 things I should be doing every day to get on the Billboard Hot 100 in the next few years? And as you can see, these are really great ideas and you can get as specific as you want. In this music industry, let alone the world, great ideas are worth nothing. No one cares. Only thing that matters is how you implement those ideas, how you bring them to life. Anyone or any AI can come up with a great idea, but the tricky part is putting it into action. One thing in my career that I always try and do is understand new technology as soon as it comes out. So it gives me an advantage over other artists and musicians, and I just like to learn new things. I never want to be that musician that's like, oh, no, I'm not going to learn that, or I don't care about that because it's new and dumb. You should always strive to understand the latest and the newest technology and familiarize yourself with it so you don't get left behind.